Y'all remember when I fought Ilia and he won, and then afterwards he got a pair of overalls and was making fun of me because I run a farm and I run around in overalls, and he thought that was hilarious. Well, I got something for you, bitch. This is called the Wife Beater Special. That's right, I got my wife beater on for Ilia Topuria. That bitch puts his hands on a woman. You know, I grew up without a dad. You know, never seen my dad, never will see my dad. And you know what? I'd rather not see my dad than have my dad there beating on my mom. Let me tell you something, what that'll get you killed around these parts, son. That shit ain't no joke. There ain't nothing funny about it, and I just had to let you know you're a straight up bitch for that. And your brother's a bitch too. I'll fight him. I'll beat his ass. You got lucky I was sick or I'd have beat your ass. And look, you don't deserve to get to see your kids, son, because you put your hands on their mother. You're a coward. That shit is sickening. But anyways, bro, who am I to judge? I fall short of the glory of God too. Ilia, you need to repent, return to Jesus Christ, and if you repent, you won't rot in hell, bro. But you better really mean it, and you better really repent, and probably stop drinking too. You probably got a drinking problem, man. But return to Jesus Christ, you will be forgiven, and if not, you're gonna rot in hell, bro, because that's where women beaters go. And you know, one more thing for you, Ilia. Wives ain't like belts, okay? It ain't the more the merrier. You're supposed to have one man, one woman, to become one, okay? You're out running around working on your third wife now. Hell, you think they're championship belts and you're trying to get 3 or 4. You're an idiot, dude. You need to take notes from a guy like me.
I do not believe that Conor makes it to the White House. Let's just live with that theory, though. Will Conor be able to manipulate the media even after he doesn't make it? He has pretended that he's coming back for 5 years. If the White House comes and goes, can he pretend, oh, I didn't come there, but you'll see me in November. You'll see me next January. Or will that be the final ruse of McGregor?
I think you are one of the few people that still believe Conor at times. You don't, most people don't, but you do. I remember that one time where I was laughing at you. I was like, chill. You're like the girlfriend, man, that just keeps going back every time. Dude, he's just a bad guy. Like, you know he doesn't deserve you. But every time he calls, you're like, you know what? Maybe he's changed. No, chill. Only you still believe that Conor's coming back. He doesn't go to the White House, it's done. Because here's the deal. Love it, hate it, love him or hate him. The White House card is going to be the biggest card we've ever had. But it can only be the biggest card that you will ever see if Conor McGregor is on the card. Am I wrong to say that?
No.
It can be the biggest. It'll be a stacked card. It'll be an amazing card. But the only way it's the biggest card that we've ever seen is if Conor McGregor's on it.
And I added an extra workout on Mondays, so now I have 3 workouts, and I really tear my body down so I can. And then Tuesday, I have sparring and sprints. Wednesday, similar to today, but it's only 2 workouts. And then Thursday and Friday is only 1 workout, but very high intense workouts. And so I think I'm going to be, I really knew for a fact that I was going to fight in the future, so I was, doing everything I could to be in the best shape of my life. I'm very excited for this opportunity. This is, I'd be foolish to think that this is the beginning of my career. This is my last chance. And this opportunity to finish my career off the way that I want to is everything that I could ask for. I fight Patty for the interim championship, win that, and then I get to fight Ilia. And Ilia, right now is the baddest man, in my division, and some consider, across the board. So what an opportunity to finish this career off exactly how I've fought the whole time. It's impossible to be perfect every time, and so the challenge right now is for me to be perfect for 25 minutes and 7 weeks from now. And I've gone through a lot of experiences, and I've learned a lot of things, and I know how to do that, and now I just have to trust my intuition and my body to put me in that position, and ultimately the preparation is going to give me the confidence to fight the best that I can. I'm planning on fighting perfect, and when I fight perfect, I think that you have to get lucky to beat me. But the challenge is still ahead. I have to be perfect that night to knock Paddy out and earn my title shot on the White House card. That's the plan. And I think if I could do that, it's the best way that I could ever imagine finishing off my career.
What do I think is going to happen in the division? Let's talk about it. When I look at especially the welterweight division, Islam being the champion, who do I think deserves it? Who do I think has earned it? I think Michael Morales for sure has earned it. Beating a guy like Sean Brady, being undefeated, finishing Sean Brady. I mean, what else more do you have to do? But we see the seeds planted. We see Islam planting the seeds of Usman should be the next guy. I mean, obviously they have the same manager. Obviously the manager planting seeds in his head of what he thinks should be. Do I think Usman is an easier matchup for him? Of course. The guy's fought one time in 3 years, and he's 1 in 3. I'm still ahead of you. Even though I lost my last 2 fights, I'm still 2-2. So you could talk, you could say whatever you want. You turned down a fight, you didn't want to fight. And I don't think it should earn you a title fight when you're saying no to fights. But that's my thing. You can call me a hater. I'm just looking at the division from a different lens, what I think, and who I think has earned it. That's my thoughts on that one. We'll see what happens next with them too. Who will get it? If it is Morales, I do think me and Usman make the most sense. Like I said, I've been wanting that fight, asking for the fight. We'll see if we get the fight.
Interinato, Paddy Pimblett en contra de Justin Gaethje. Una pelea que tú incluso anticipaste que podría pasar, ¿no? Que tal vez para que Paddy mereciera la pelea de campeonato contigo, tenía que ganarle a Justin. ¿Cómo la ves? ¿Cómo te tomó la decisión del UFC?
Muy bien, muy contento. La verdad que yo tuve la conversación previamente antes con la UFC, sabía lo que estaba sucediendo, mantuvimos algunas conversaciones. Por mi situación personal, sabían que yo no pudiera competir en enero. Por pues, todas las cosas que engloba una situación personal por la que estoy pasando, y al final decidieron hacer el combate por el título interino entre Paddy Pimblett y Justin Gaethje. A mí me parece muy merecido para ambos, es un título bastante válido, bastante merecido, es lo más cerca que van a estar los dos de tener un campeonato del mundo. Les felicito a los dos, pero al final del día se van a tener que enfrentar con el real deal.
¿Algún favorito? Creo que la pelea de Paddy la quieres más, ¿no? Pero Justin tiene más experiencia, ¿no? En este tipo de peleas.
Pues la verdad que es muy difícil siempre hacer predicciones en ese tipo de combates, y más, no sé, es un combate muy difícil. Paddy tampoco es una persona que tenga muchas habilidades de llevar a alguien en el suelo con mucha facilidad. Justin es reconocido por su mano pesada, tiene la pierna pesada también, hace mucho daño con los calf kicks, con la mano derecha. A Paddy lo hemos visto recibir muchos golpes en sus combates anteriores, así que es un combate muy emocionante para todos los fans. Siempre me gusta ver combates en los que tienes la incertidumbre de que no sabes lo que realmente va a pasar y no hay como que un favorito claro, y eso es uno de esos combates. Y la verdad que la UFC es toda la gente que forma parte de ese equipo, son especialistas en hacer combates que nos emocionan tanto, ¿no?
Relationship troubles are never easy to deal with, especially, when there's kids involved and crazy allegations being thrown at you. And, I'm curious to see how it's all going to play out. And it's easy to see or understand why, he's delaying his competition, his career right now. So many things can happen outside of the cage, and to bring something like that with you, it's not an easy thing when you're facing killers out there, and guys who are hungry, guys who want to take your belt. And if you're not at 100% or close to it, mentally, physically, spiritually, you will lose. This is the most difficult sport in the world. So I feel for Ilia there, and hope he gets it all sorted out in the near future.
Finalmente, Ilia, porque el público lo que quiere saber, anunciabas no el primer trimestre, ellos pelean en enero. ¿Cuándo te gustaría a ti? ¿Cuándo sientes que es el momento para regresar?
Bueno, pues como he comunicado, estoy atravesando problemas personales. No tengo una fecha exacta de cuándo se va a solucionar todo. Espero que cuanto antes, en cuanto se solucione, yo estaré listo para volver en el octógono. Priorizo en este momento el bienestar de mi familia, de mis hijos, el mío propio. Así que en cuanto solucione todo, ya volveré al octógono y a darle todo el espectáculo que todo el mundo se merece.
¿Harás careo en enero? ¿Estás ahí para el ganador o...?
No lo sé. Estoy en ello. Estamos tomando decisiones en este momento si haré ese viaje o no, pero espero que sí.
In another interview to leading Spanish sports newspaper Marca, Ilia said he doesn't believe he has much time left in MMA and intends to move into boxing once his MMA career is complete. Ilia said, "It's no secret that I've always wanted to go and test my skills in boxing, but first, I want to finish my story in MMA, and once that's done, make a full transition to boxing. I can't be preparing for an MMA fight, then leave to train for a boxing fight, then come back. Boxing requires a completely different focus, very different training that I'd need to adapt to. So right now, I'm focused on mixed martial arts, and when I'm finished, which to be honest, I don't think will be too long from now, I'll make my transition to boxing, and I'm going to surprise more than a few people."
Actually, I met my wife in Miami.
Really?
Yeah, she was living there.
Damn. Who says you can't meet your wife in Miami?
But you can find your wife in any place in the world.
You hear that? Put that on Only in Date on Instagram. You can meet your wife in Miami.
All right, let's roll.
Put it on Only in Date. It's hilarious.
Everywhere. But why are you saying that?
Huh?
Why are you saying that?
Everyone says that.
Because you go to the party and this is the only place
Yeah.
you see. But you don't know the another part of Miami of the people that just they want.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Best place to work out too, Miami, because you can just walk outside and run the water.
Don't let me leave. No! 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 No!